Yeah, check. See, yeah, y'all thought y'all was gonna have me talking. Let me do that introduction again. Welcome to another edition, another episode of Vegas Live Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for the live viewers, and thank you for the to the ones that's gonna catch the replay. In the studio today, man, we have my co-host. We like to call him Big Reg, a Las Vegas native, been here since when, Reg?
1968.
1968. Yeah. So he done seen everything, all the growth. He did all this, none of this stuff was up here, it was all dirt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we also have returning the most requested podcast host in North Las Vegas and Las Vegas, Mr. ATM Albert Murray, man. How are both of you young men doing today, man? Talk to us, man.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
Well, thank you for taking time, and I need some new headphones, man. Look, I need some new headphones. So for all y'all listeners, we gonna close the doors until we can get me some new headphones.
Lock the door.
We locking the doors. Each one of y'all that come across this podcast, I need at least $5.
We're gonna close the doors.
$5 to that Vegas $ Vegas style 24/7. $ Vegas style 247, man.
$100 from 1,000 people.
That's what I need. And y'all in here, I need 25 from y'all. It pay to be up in here, man. That's what we doing.
Twice.
It pay to be up in this bitch. Oh, we got Ashley joining us from her car ride. Let's see.
Hey.
She's in traffic. She say, "How you doing, Miss Ashley?"
I'm good. How are you guys?
You good? You got some nice looking leather seats there.
Ashley in the Rolls Royce. The Rolls Royce.
Big Frank, how you? Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank.
What up, Frank?
No, that's in the garage.
Thing. I knew I didn't. You breaking up, Ash? You breaking up? I know you way out there in Southern Highlands, man.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you in and out. We're gonna get it together. Say something. Go ahead. Say something.
Is that better?
That's Ashley.
Yeah, that's better. How you been? How you doing, Ashley?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We
Good,
doing.
good.
We hanging in there, man. We just going. We about to knock this show out in about a good hour. We gonna get it in today. We gonna be talking about the whole Marvin Sapp situation.
All right. I'll be out the car in about 15 minutes.
Okay, take your time. It's all good. It's all good. What's going on in Vegas, man? Any interesting stories y'all seen in the news that you guys want to bring up or talk about? Any?
Yeah. Matter of fact, one that pissed me off, man. When that lady stabbed that 3-year-old baby. You see that?
Oh
man. Didn't get a baby a chance to live, man.
3-year-old?
Yeah, 3-year-old.
3-year-old baby. Yeah, somebody told me about them stories. I hate seeing stories like that.
I can't see them no more.
It's like who did you have watching your kid?
Yeah.
You know?
But nowadays, man, you could be your own family, bro. That's the sad part about it. You got to trust somebody, but you really can't trust nobody.
Right.
Society. I don't know where society is going today. I don't know, man. It's rough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's stories like that, man. It's like, man, I hear about it, and I don't even want to see the details.
Well, that's how I feel. G, they should let their parents get on the firing squad with the murderer. Just let them take the murderer out. That's my opinion.
That sounds too easy though. Firing squad.
Yeah, well,
is that too quick?
That's too easy. Yeah.
Let them suffer.
Stone.
Yeah.
Stone
Stone
to death. Stone to death.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the death penalty. But
Talking about that was crazy because last week I was on the freeway on the 15, and being from LA, we see like there's always car chases, police chases.
Yeah.
So I saw that one. You saw the dude from Aliante and all that stuff, and the one that killed the other guy from a domestic dispute. That was crazy. But I was like, I seen the dude getting chased by the police last week.
Damn.
Yeah, in LA, it's like a car chase every day. It seems.
It's a lot. I know. I see them on TV all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, like you say, that's why. Look, I'm glad I don't have no young kids. It's a scary place.
Yeah, man.
You gotta be careful who watch your, who watching your kids. And all that, and like I said, I don't really want to go into all that. Like, did they vet this person? Did they know? Did they know this babysitter or what? Do you know?
I didn't get the whole story, man. I thought it was the boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, or something. I might be wrong, but that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
It was a man that stabbed the baby.
No, it was a girl that stabbed the baby.
Yeah, it was a lady. It was a lady that did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't believe in the death penalty, but that one might need to
Exactly.
need that torturing or something. Because, like you said, the guns fly too quick.
And you don't believe in the death penalty because your Bible principles? Is that why you don't believe in it?
No, I don't believe in death penalty because you allow men who makes mistake to be in charge of people's dying. And if you kill somebody, you can't bring them back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Because it's been so many cases.
Yeah.
That people have
innocent men on death row.
Yeah, and die. So make torture them or.
You believe in torture? Damn.
Yeah. Cut their feet off or something. Cut
their feet.
They'll never still, and then put them back out there. They can't do.
They put them back out there.
They can't. Yeah, I don't.
No, I don't think so. I don't think some people don't need to be back in society.
Yeah. Some people don't.
Facts.
Right.
Nah, they locked him up for life. You know what I'm saying? It's good. I saw a story about this one dude. He killed this. I think his girl's wife. She was going up there to give him I can't even say the word.
Yeah, I seen
sleep with and conjugal visits. Yeah. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I seen that.
What was this at?
I don't know.
What happened?
Well, you know, the chick, the wife went up there. You know the story.
He was already a murderer in there for murder. He got out two times. He wasn't really supposed to get out that early. And then they let him have a conjugal visit with his wife. And he come out there yelling, talking about something happened to her, something wrong with her. Man, he didn't choked her.
Oh my!
Choked her out.
That could have been in the midst of passion.
True that, but they went in there and did the investigation. They know that difference.
Yeah, they'll know.
Yeah.
Man, he probably got mad. Like, who you out there with?
Right.
You know, I've been somebody and told me this. You know what I'm saying? And
then there was another one. This lady, she said she put a post up saying, "Thank God my son getting out. He get out, kill her and his little brother."
Really?
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
Boy, people, what in the world?
What's going on today, man? We don't know, man. It's a crazy world, man. Look, be happy.
Have y'all seen that story about that El Salvadorian from Maryland? I saw it this morning.
Oh, that they put in jail?
Tell us about it. What's going on with it?
So what happened was, like, it's an El Salvadorian in 2019. He came out to the United States when he was 16 or 11, and he got his papers at 16 or whatever. And because he had a lion tattoo, they just came and picked him up out of his house in Maryland and put him in that jail that they're putting all those gang members at in El Salvador. And the White House admitted that they made an administrative mistake this morning, but they still haven't released him. So they had his lawyer on the TV. I think that was yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he's in another country, they can't do nothing. He's in the hands of them now, so they have to decide.
Yeah.
Oh, so they shipped him up? They deported him already?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, they got him from his house and shipped him to El Salvador in that CCOT prison, and they said it was a mistake, but they still aren't getting him out.
Damn.
So I don't get this. So I thought they had like a protocol. Like, look, this he's in this country illegal. If he got his papers, shouldn't it be in the database? Hey, this guy is legal. So how do you make that mistake?
That's why they're gonna sue him. Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah, that I'm not understanding.
Because he had a lion tattoo. That makes no sense. Because he had a lion.
What does that mean? Is that like supposed to be some gang,
some kind of gang
affiliation or some shit? Yeah, I don't get that, man. Look,
but it's he's not a gang member.
Yeah, I don't know that story, so I might have to do some research on that story to see what that's all about. What was that? Ain't that what we were talking about, Reg, a few nights ago when we was going back and forth with our debate? We was talking about something.
Talking about the legal immigrants. He said
right. And I did go look it up, and it's like, and I did look it up, Reg. So I forgot the name of the program Biden had put in place. He had put some program where they can come over here and they can try to gain their legal citizenship. You know what I mean? But the way I look at that, Reg,
the asylum, right?
It's called CHNV or some shit. It was some type of plan, type of program where they can come over here legally and try to gain legal citizenship. But a lot of them didn't gain it within that time period, I'm guessing. And so Trump just canceled the program altogether and said, nope, too late. This program is over. Bye-bye. Sayonara. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate. It's crazy. I think everybody should be able to come here and try to seek citizenship in America. I think it should be made. It should be, an easier way to get over here to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So?
Huh?
Yeah. You really think everyone should be able to come over here without being vetted?
No. You go vet them.
You got to do everything. Yeah.
You got to vet them.
Then if you pass that.
You should. I mean, if you want to come over here and become a citizen, you got to come over here the right way.
Yeah.
Okay. I just think the way Biden was doing it was all wrong.
Safe.
Yeah. They would just let them go. Then they would just disappear in different cities. It's like, nah, you can't do it like that, because now these other countries are just gonna start releasing them. Hey, they letting them out.
Yeah.
Just let them all go over there.
Yeah, but then they was just seeing. I seen just a bunch of Mexicans. I didn't see no Australians, no Chinese, no. I didn't see any of those.
Now it's all Latino. It's all Latinos. You're right.
Did you see any other?
Nah,
it's all Latinos. It's all Latinos.
Someone said it was a few Haitians, but I didn't see.
No. Yeah. I watched this thing because the lady from the White House went there last week. That shit is so cold. It's like 100 people per cell, and they got them just stacked up.
Damn.
And then they share one toilet, no blankets, no mattresses, no nothing. And it's the craziest thing. It reminds me of slavery. It's the craziest thing.
Wow.
You know, all these people tattooed, and then the lights never turn off. And it's just like, y'all got it. It's called CCOT. Check it out. It's the craziest thing. I was looking at it this morning. I was like, this is
what is it called?
The jail is called CCOT.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up right now.
So they just grab people with no organization, just throw them in there like rats right there.
If they have tattoos or anything and they're Hispanic, they going to jail.
Wow.
You say CCOT?
Yeah, just do the El Salvadorian prison. It's CCOT. Yeah, CCOT. CE. Yeah, just do El Salvadorian prison. You'll see it. Like, you could even, that is the craziest shit.
All right, I'm looking up. Theo, what's going on, bro? Thank you for joining us. How you doing, man?
Man, salute. Sorry, a little late, man. Had to take care of some business.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What up, Theo?
Oh, man, you ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta be like
that.
We know you was checking on your stocks, Theo. You good?
So,
no. That's
let me look at this picture, man. You know what? Yeah, they got too many pictures, and I'm gonna be clicking. Oh, you know what? This can't be it right here.
It is. You see? Yes.
Where's that at?
El Salvador.
El Salvador. El Salvador.
I did see that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they like on bunk beds and shit. Man, let me see. Let me see if I can share this with y'all.
Was that on worst prisons on
nah, it's just the military. It's like a government prison. This shit is crazy. It's new. This shit is crazy.
Oh, I thought they sent them to Guantanamo Bay.
Nah, not the gang members, they call them the terrorists now, not the terrorist groups. Oh. Nah, they got a special prison just for them. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, that's crazy. Thea, what you think about that?
That's the #1 worst prison.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
El Salvador.
Yeah.
But there's a history behind it.
I saw that with the president and everything. I saw that. Yeah, I did my research this morning. That was crazy. It's safer now. It's the safest country, so they say.
Tell me.
Hillary and Obama had the president back in the day knocked off for the oil and the land, and that's when the city went rampant. Then they put the new president in to clean everything up. The older president was getting away from the currency in America. It's a history behind it.
Got you.
You say who had the president knocked off?
The Clintons, the Obama, just like they did Gaddafi, same way they did the same way.
Who was president at the time that happened?
The Obama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
who knocked off? President?
Yeah, man, the Clintons don't have so many people knocked off. They're ruthless.
Oh man,
ruthless. My style as a juvenile.
Hey,
hang in the meantime.
Right. What's going on?
I just want to mention something before we keep going.
Go ahead.
You said you're gonna talk about before Big U, or you want to just go into Marvin Sapp?
Go ahead. You want to talk about Big U?
Well,
what you think about?
Go
ahead. We can jump right on into Big U. What you think about Big U? Do you give me your take on that whole situation?
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say was, it's kind of sad that he didn't learn from. Did they say he started rolling 60s?
Nah, he didn't
Nah.
start.
No, he didn't start. He's just the OG.
Okay, now what was that one guy that used to be a gangbanger that went to prison and they electrocuted him or something?
Tookie.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't learn from Tookie, and then he taking his gangster stuff, doing all that. He did like what, 12 years in prison?
I think he did more than that. I think he did like 17 or something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And then got out and tried to let me see how
ATM, don't believe the hype, man.
Well, what part don't I should?
And then Theo, I want to hear from you. Then I want to hear from Ashley because you from LA.
Yeah,
LA.
I got some thoughts on it.
Right. Yeah. I want to hear from Theo real quick. See what you say because LA politics is crazy to me. When I hear about this stuff. But Theo,
all right, let's take everybody back real quick, and I need all y'all use your thinking cap. If you watch BMF, you remember the 96 Olympics in Atlanta.
Yep.
The Red Dogs. It's just the same thing. It's just the same thing with Cali. They moved the gang members out the way to get ready for the smart city for the Olympics.
That easy?
So what you mean? Hold on. Ty, what's up, bro? Thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate you, man. So hold on, Theo, rewind that. Okay. So what you think they trying to do?
Just like when they had the Olympics in Atlanta, they took out all the gangsters, drug dealers. They took them all out. So just like with the 60s, quote unquote, checking in, blah, blah, blah. We need to get all the streets safe.
The riffraff out, huh?
And then that'll scare everybody else. And we also don't forget about the fires with the smart city, getting ready for 2028. That's all. It's a chess move.
Yeah, so I was talking to one of my homeboys out in LA, because he's the one that told me about it. And I think it was a setup though, because even like with WAC 100 and all that stuff, because Big U was reformed, I thought. And if you look at the indictment and the charges, it's all like money and taxation and stuff. It's nothing like violent.
Right. I mean, from what I'm looking at, all the interviews he did and all this stuff he was doing, it was like they was running like the Gambino crime family out there. You know what I mean? It was just basically extortion. If you did this in LA, anywhere in the area, you had to check in with. Now you can't
right
on this corner. Nah, this is so and so corner.
Nah, that's a real thing though. That's a real thing. Artists and everything. The people had to check in. That's a fact, Jack. That's a real thing. I
went to a Laker game, and it's like even if you out there selling t-shirts, you can't just go. Let me come set up shop. It's like real politics with that, and that's why I'm like, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with it. If everything is true what they say about Big U, I don't feel sorry for him. Right. Because why you extorting your own people? You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to make people check in and do all this old crazy stuff and pay you bread to run a business or to do that? Like I say, I really think that Nipsey Hussle thing. I think that was a hit. I've been looking at everything.
Well, that's actually going to come out. They're going to try to get him for that. I don't know if they've made that he's going to stay in for that. They're going to try to tag him for that. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I know they've been talking about it. Because I'm listening to everything. It didn't make like I said, I wasn't really looking too deep into it, but when they said he just killed that man over talking about he was snitching, that's like, really? Come on, man. Go ahead.
Now, remember I went to LA last week, right? And so I just was checking in with my people, and I was like, so what's going on? He's like, the streets are quiet and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, Big U got da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what does that have to do? Like, so it's affected LA. That's from last week. That's crazy. I wasn't aware until I went back home last week.
So, man, what I want to say about it, man, I gotta agree with Theo, man. There's something going on, bro. Because just checking in ain't new. Because you got Trick them in Detroit. They was talking about you got to check in too. This ain't new. So
Detroit, you got to do it too?
Yes, that's the boy Trick. Yeah, you got to check in. It ain't just LA. So that's why I'm saying. So with Theo, it had to be something. Because like they just go to LA and then they got. That's why. They paying him they're paying Big U with the government money that deplete the police.
Right.
So you
you talking about that organization he got?
Yeah, the feds.
Like an informant, you mean?
Yeah, the people that he was making pay, They were paying them with the Fed money.
The Fed money. Okay.
Right. So why they do that in Detroit too? So it was just to get them out the way in California.
You got the Olympics coming. You got the Olympics coming in 2020. 2020. This is a chess move, and you got to think about it. What's his name? Dwight Freeney for the Colts.
Yeah.
You have any athletes that support Shaq. That support his organization. So it's like everybody named Mama did a tax fraud, did a business thing, but because his name was so hot and it'll scare everybody else, now it just make everybody backpedal. So when we got these Olympics coming, we don't need y'all out here robbing folks, making folks check in, and then we building this. So stand down. We letting y'all know it's just a business.
All right.
Sorry. Wait, what happened? What happened with Dwight Freeney? How was he involved?
No, Dwight Freeney, he was one of the first ones that supported Big U, and he wasn't even from there. One of his little.
Yeah, I know, but he lived out there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, and then he had the Colt symbol for Big U's football team, and people you put the Colt symbol up there, that's a symbol of the U. Dude was like, man, Dwight Freeney did it, so I'm gonna have a little mini Colts. Hey, I don't care if I ain't gonna say I don't know the brother, but WAC 100 even talk about Shaq bringing snow to Watts. So all the people in the cities, get connected and do for it. It's just, they use this man right here as an example. And then you do all these podcasts and his name.
And they're good at that.
Yeah, his name is cracking on the podcast. So it's like, yeah.
Let me ask you guys this question. Why do y'all think it's so important? It seemed like, black folks, when we just have to tell the story. We just want to talk.
Man.
And so what they call self-snitching.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And get on these podcasts and they want to run their mouth. Why do y'all think that? Well, what is that? We want other people to see, hey, we shine and we doing this. And I mean.
Yep. I think a lot of times they do that to make themselves look, their ego, make them talk, and they end up telling on themselves, and they telling other people not to snitch, but they don't snitch on themselves because a lot of evidence. If they hadn't said nothing, they wouldn't be in the trouble. A lot of times they say stuff, and then they go to these other podcasts when New Jumper and stuff was talking.
No Jumper, right?
Yeah, No Jumper. And Vlad stuff. I don't even know why they even go to these podcasts.
Well, Vlad
gangsters don't talk.
You don't say it's a murder. You don't say I was with Albert and we was on such and such street. But they saying it was a murder there. Me and Albert was in the area at the time, but me and Albert ain't do nothing. Dude, you stupid. The Feds got all the information.
They like I said, the Fed, they 99%.
Yeah.
So
you just feeding them, and then like you say in they rap lyrics, you singing about a murder that you did. The police just like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we got him. Just give it, and they got patience too. They let you keep doing your dirt.
And then from what I hear, Vlad don't pay you much, or if he even pay you. I don't know about No Jumper. So what are you getting out of going there snitching on yourself?
Right. I don't get it, man. It
don't make no sense.
I just don't get it. Why even with Big U, if like you say, if he was doing even half the stuff he was doing, why not just stay legit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You on the radar. You on the radar.
Did you see how many people got RICO charges with him?
Yeah.
That's a lot of black brothers and sisters, man.
Right, but see, the thing is, we like that video I did the other day. We have to start taking some accountability.
Yeah,
because this is the shit that we glorify. This is what we're passing this behavior down. How come we don't see any more Gambino crime families like the Italians passing that shit down to their kids?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like gangbanging is just being passed down. Generation after generation,
worse and worse.
No matter how many years you get, they still doing it.
It's gonna keep passing it down.
They hitting them with the RICOs, so you get a lot of time for the RICOs.
How do we change it up? Anybody got any ideas? How do we change? Get away from it? Like it's talking to everybody got a podcast talking about they gang banging days and who is the hardest set and this and that and all across the country. Everybody doing it from LA to we got cats in Vegas doing it. And whatnot. What y'all think about that, man?
Well, if I can say something, it takes a lot to get this stuff out the system.
Yeah.
Because it takes the churches, it takes the family, because the families can't go against the church can't go against the family. It takes the schools, and a lot of times these families have these gangsters and stuff. As if the father was a gangster, if he passed down to his son gonna pass it down. If he don't stop it, say, hey, I used to be like that. Don't get into it. Jail or death is the only outcome. He got to pass it down, and he got to stay on his son. And a lot of times, we may use the ghetto as an excuse for being like that, but that's no excuse, because a lot of good people come out the ghetto. But it takes a family, it takes a neighborhood, it takes a lot of people, the school, and then you have to change your influences, because my influence was my dad. I want to be like him, help people, and this and that. But you know who the influences are now? Rappers,
strippers.
You know what I'm saying? They're not changing their influences. In every generation, they influence is getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
Why would you want a rapper who doesn't help Black people? No, don't give no classes on trying to become better. All they want to do is rap, get paid, and that's it.
And promote the bullshit.
And promote that douche.
I'm gonna give me some more diamonds. But I'm getting homies a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit,
so they can run around with me. Well, I got all this money and they starving pretty much. But you ain't giving them no jobs and nothing. But
it's just black people.
I think. Look, I'm gonna let Theo and go to Ashley, see what y'all got to say about this. To me, it's just like the OGs. They call them the OGs. The parents. They have to denounce it. They have to stop saying "cuz blood." They have to stop. They have to stop with this the whole gang affiliation, because the kids are watching that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, Reggie? If Marcus would have saw you, what up, cuz? What up? To other people, guess what?
He all in.
Oh, look at that's cool to him.
Yeah,
that's cool to him. Mm-hmm. So the grown-ups, we got to denounce it. A lot of these cats don't denounce them gangs that they was part of. They say, "Nah, I don't do it no more." But they say, "I'm so and so for life."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
60. How was WAC 100? About
50, 58, 57, something like that.
How were you almost?
Well, you know what? No, I'm lying. WAC is he younger. I was thinking of Big U.
52 or 53.
It's just.
I think he may not even be 50.
No, I think he's
in his 50s.
Oh, hell no. WAC almost 60, bro.
No, he not. No, he not.
No, WAC up there.
I think
I thought you said Big U, but WAC is up there.
Man, let me look.
Why would you still want a gang bang?
No, WAC close to 50. WAC 100 close to 50.
Google how old WAC is, man.
Yeah, WAC Cradle Face close to 50.
You stupid.
You said what?
The Fed's close to 50.
What the hell was that?
ATM moving the flow.
Oh,
I'm like, how my whole damn desk move? I thought we was having an earthquake coming this bitch.
Yeah, he said.
So what y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about the whole what we just talking about, Ashley, Theo, and then we gonna jump into the Marvin Sapp. Never should have made it. Paid it, okay.
Well, first thing first, I'm gonna go back to what ATM said. You take away the man from the home, you take away the foundation of the family. So in all of them, you hear this, you hear that, but you don't never hear him giving praise to the man. Period. You got baby mamas, and you don't hear none of them dudes on there talking about they wives. So that's what lead to the streets. And not to change the subject, but you look at what's the basketball star, Anthony Edwards, got hit with child support. I'm gonna pay a lump sum and never want to deal with the child. That child gonna grow up a product of the system.
Right. And WAC is 47, by the way.
Oh, he's 47.
Yeah, 47.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a good point, Ashley. You want to add something?
No, I mean it was already said, but yeah, I'm interested in what's going on, and like especially with the Nipsey Hussle piece.
Right, crazy. Well, here's a video, man. I wanted to play from last week that we didn't get a chance to play it. I
keep my boys humble. Like my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like your kids, and no, I don't give a. I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he's going to straighten the other ones out. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open a door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night. This alarm is on. You text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window, that money means nothing. Right. You can have all the celebrity in the world, jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing. Yeah. So you got to have a little guard in there, you know? And so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different.
All right, y'all can jump in as you may. American male masculinity. What do y'all think about that, man?
I got the masculinity part, but the part I'm putting about that home training, he put that home training in him. It started right there. So you can't do nothing. Same way with me. I still open doors, you know what I'm saying, all that. The gentleman, yes, sir, yes, man. But it's got to be from the rooted in you. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's choice to change when you get older, but you don't want to stray away from your learning. That's right. He making men. The boys into men. Respectful men was to turn to respectful citizens.
Right. Exactly, man. I can't, you know, everything he said. I mean, it need to be a guide.
Yeah,
a book on it.
Yeah, this is what we can add. We can add some chapters. You know what I mean? And
or how about we label expectations as a young black man?
Right. I mean, as fathers, that's kind of the attitude. That's part of what we need.
Yeah,
I believe. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of our young men are just not getting, taught what he was just saying.
Do you think because our young men aren't being masculine and the men that they're supposed to be, who's to blame? Is it the father? Is it the mother and the father? Is it the family? Where's the blame at so we can get a solution?
Man, it's a combination of things. Like Theo always talks about the family. When you break that family up, you allow all these other influences to creep in, if possible. Even if you're not there as a father, right? If you and the mom split up, it still has to be
some kind of
same page.
That mom has to be on the same page as the dad.
Yeah,
and that's
that mom can't be out in the streets kicking it and bringing this one over here, that one over here,
right.
Playing this all type of music to letting the kids do anything because you're gonna get these bad results.
Yeah, and they learn a lot, especially when they young. I don't know when men change. I don't know if it's 18 or 25 or what makes them change. Sometimes it's a death in the family or something that makes them, hey, look, I better get right because I'm on the path of death if I don't get right. But like you said, when you break up a family with the father and the mother, that's the beginning of the children are men. Men need their father.
Self-destruction.
Yes,
headed for self-destruction.
And I know sometimes kids do grow up good with the single mother.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Most definitely.
I haven't did the percentages on single mother versus father and mother, but based on what I've seen, when the father is in the house, it makes a stamp on everything. And when he has his mind straight and you can trust him that he's going to lead these kids right, then that's an excellent thing to have. But fathers in the house is a long gone thing right now.
Oh,
single mothers are raised. I don't think a single mother can even raise a son.
Yes, she can. Yes, she can.
You think so?
Yeah, she can.
I don't know.
Hey, I had a parent today. I know. I deal with the boy. So she was like, I was just happened to be in the lobby. She was like, I'm coming. She said his name. I said, you want to use my belt? And my other partner, he's like, you want to use mine too? She said, that don't even work no more.
Oh man.
So you know what I mean.
That if Daddy would have did that, what you think would have happened?
Oh,
because my mom say I'm gonna do something. I just
that's easy.
And real quick, and I'm gonna let Theo and Ashley jump in, but I want to read this comment that Toya put. She says she agrees, but the community experience in raising men are so different in other places. Even when there's no father in the home, there is still a community element that should still be there. And I agree, but Toya, that community element no longer exists. Don't nobody want you raising a voice. Don't nobody want you touching their kids. None of that. No, that's none of that. Theo, jump in here, man. Let us know, and then we're gonna go to Ashley.
You get your kids whooped, Theo?
When, please. First thing first. We talking about the fathers, but there's one line I'm finna say that stops all of this. I don't need a man.
Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm independent.
Yeah.
So that alone being the female, not you, Ash, sends the child with the dad, and dad got different rules and different things in his house. The first thing the person do is picks up the phone. I mean, the child picks up the phone. Mama, come get me. I don't like the rules. And then they go to argument. Now the daddy keep him. I don't want him back over here. He can't abide by the rules.
Right.
Now the mama got to work swing shift. The boy at home got girls over there, got the partners over there. Now he wants to get caught up in a situation and don't got caught up charge at 16, 17. And the first thing we say is, well, where's the daddy at? No, the daddy tried, just the mama prevented him. And like Gary, we go way back to when we had a talk. I grew up in the States. We was raised with mothers and fathers. That's why our neighborhood was so different than everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
2-parent homes. Ashley, jump in if you wish.
Well, like they say, I mean, mothers raise their daughters and love their sons. So oftentimes you also find that, I mean, the reason why they're softer that could happen is because they treat their sons like a man in their life instead of raising them and rearing them. So that's a problem in itself. It kind of goes back to like, I mean, I'm pivoting a little bit, but it's in the same vein. But you saw what happened with Sean Kingston and his mom?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So like the enabling of it all is insane.
Right. Well, you know, it's definitely like I said, I don't know how to change it. I don't really know where we start. I know we've had this conversation many times. Society, the pressure of society is so strong. It's like, go ahead. Here, Red.
You know, we started the topic off with masculinity, the male masculinity. That's like when Daddy says something in the house. That's what it is.
It is, yeah.
Because he's authoritative over it, but he's still loving, but he's trying to tell you something that's right. So when the masculinity is not there, then it's like the woman will say, well, okay, she'll give in. But when Daddy says something, he's solid on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
that's what's
makes
missing. That part.
Difference.
Ain't no when Daddy say, yeah, ain't no, please, Daddy, that one time, that's it.
That makes a major difference.
Right. We need stronger single mamas. We need stronger single mamas.
Harvey Perry wrote.
What's that there?
Read what Harvey Perry wrote. G.
Yeah, I just read that. That makes a lot of sense.
Right here. Black women. This one right here.
Yeah, he wrote that one and the one before that one too.
So which one you want me to read? Both of them or that one?
Please.
Okay, let me read this one first. A single mother can raise a boy, but she can't make a man because she's not the model of a man.
That's true.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that is true. She can raise him. I agree with that. She can raise him, but she can't make him. You know, I agree with that. I agree with that.
And on that point, G, I want to say he exactly right on that. But it comes at a point in a boy's age. She raising you to know right from wrong. So it comes to a point in his life that he's deciding to make a change to do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm gonna use me as an example. Right, my dad was there early, but then he was gone. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know shit. I didn't know how to tie no tie.
Yeah.
I still got to go on YouTube to tie a tie. You know what I mean? I was young, maybe about, I don't know, 6, 7, I don't know. Yeah. But he never taught me anything. Nah, he wasn't even, I don't even know. But he never taught me anything. Like Harvey was saying, he didn't teach me how to be a man. Right, you know what I'm saying? He didn't show me what a husband looks like, how you supposed to treat a woman. None of that.
Where you learn it from?
Just on the fly. That's why when I got married, I was like, my wife was like, "What? Nah, shit. I thought you just get married and you just that's it." You know what I mean?
You learn that on
the fly.
So
and I got married.
Did you
young.
have any community role models or anything? People like from school, from church?
No.
You just live and see people other households and what you learn living.
Yeah, keep the good stuff and get away faster.
I was I didn't know what to do, to be honest with you. So let me read Harvey's other one. Unless somebody else want to say something, let me read this one. Black women are the only race of who celebrates independence and will say they don't need a man. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. That all these songs coming out being independent. I can do it on my own and all that. We kind of promoted single motherhood versus family.
Yes.
I see a lot of other cultures, man, they promote family because they understand how important it is. Like family is important. Jump in, Theo. I see you. Go ahead, bro.
What I learned is about the Hispanics in the quinceanera at 15. And I asked my sister, why are they celebrating? They go huge for a quinceanera. I mean, thousands and thousands of dollars. And my sister explained to me that at 15, they're going into womanhood. Now they're going to get married. And then once they're married, they're going to take care of the husband in the home, and they're never celebrated no more. So they celebrate them as a young girl. But the key word is they're going to put them out there to be married, to be someone's wife. We got baby mamas, baby daddies, 13, 14, 15. Then they get a hold of the system. And now they're mad. I'm not bringing up the election, but now you're mad at the president who said he's going to cut off this. Why? All you've been doing it for is 20 years, 30 years. Right. Not this way.
Now you see, it is just a continued cycle, right? It's like you say, we don't promote marriage anymore in our community. At least I don't hear to see it. It's almost like we talk more about the whole child support thing, the whole baby mama thing, and this and that, and we don't promote the family thing no more.
Well,
we stay engaged for 8 years, 9 years.
But it goes back to what we talked about a couple of weeks ago too, with the whole welfare system situation where the men couldn't be in the house to get benefits. So I mean, that kind of broke it down in our communities a long time ago.
Well, Theo, in defense of a young man, I'm out here trying to date, and the first thing she trying to tell me is what bill she need paid. How can I set up something with her to try to get married? She want me to pay, and I can't take her, or I can't take her. She don't want to go to Olive Garden for lunch, and how can I set up a foundation to get married if that's what they trying to do these days?
There is a lot of them.
Well, I want to go back and bring Pastor Murray in. Yeah. We don't got away from God in the family.
Yeah.
Period.
Yep. I believe that.
And guess what? You don't see marriage in the church no more. You don't see marriage in the church no more.
A lot of single women in church, Theo.
I'm with you on that, Theo.
But and then this is what me personally, you're a single woman, you're in the church, and you want to have a baby shower. I can't support that. Where your husband at? You ain't get that baby by yourself.
Yeah.
You keep celebrating her having baby showers. She got 3-4 different baby daddies. So I'm telling her it's okay.
Right. And a lot of churches has so many women in them. Then they wonder why men aren't going to church. One thing about men who's on another level, we know when leaders and pastors are running game.
For sure.
Women, that's why the serpent went to the Eve instead of Adam, because she was a weaker vessel. If she had went to Adam, we probably wouldn't have been in this mess. But she went to Eve.
You saying stop? I'm hearing stop.
I'm telling you stop right now.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Stop. God didn't tell Eve not to do nothing. He told Adam.
I know. I was gonna get to that.
No. He told Adam.
I know the story.
Yeah.
He told Adam, but the serpent went to Eve. And Adam, because Adam was influenced by Eve, he did wrong because the law was for him to do right, but he didn't do right. He ate the fruit or whatever. But the serpent went to Eve. That's what I'm getting at. The point is that the woman is the weaker vessel, and that's why when Adam said, Lord, this woman that you sent me is not suitable. And you wonder why would you say that? You're the one that made it worse, not her, even though the serpent went to her. So that's just the beginning of I don't want to say all women, but the Bible says that the women is the weaker vessel, and they need a man, because that's God's plan, is a man and a woman. Go ahead, Theo.
Thank you guys for joining the Vegas Live podcast, man. Please hit that like button as you come in. Hit that share button, man. It helps us out tremendously. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes.
Real quick. Go ahead. That last thing HP wrote on there. That's my big partner right there, my big homie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm saying celebrating. Celebrating. Which one?
No, the last one after that.
I'm
sorry, that's me. That's my fault. Go back. That's my fault, G. I apologize.
This one?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying celebrating being a single woman. No other race of women does this. And I'm saying all black women. Hold on. And I'm saying all black women, but the number is I'm thinking he's not saying all black women. But the number is astronomically high.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. Who dropped off? Who left? Oh, Ash. Oh, there she goes. She's going back up. Oh, there she go. I'm like, what happened?
I'm back.
Yeah, man. Okay, you're back. So we're going to close. This is the good time to transition into the whole Marvin Sapp situation. You guys want to close out on anything that we talked about? I mean, to me, this is a never-ending conversation. But as individuals, we have to start doing better. Anybody out there, be the example that we want to see in our children.
Yeah. So I think if we ain't done, I'm gonna just close the door. Me and G finna go in Albert's pocket, cover the screen. G, Marvin Sapp, close the door. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go in Albert's pocket. What you got, Albert?
Hey, and Albert, next week next time you come, I'm gonna have that organ music when you start to go on.
Theo, you hear that?
I was like, man, all I need is that. Man, all I need is that little organ music.
Let him use you.
Shoot, man. You
so what happened with Marvin Sapp?
Y'all shoot, man.
I got
you ain't heard that? Ashley, you ain't heard what happened with that?
No, I got something to close out. Back up.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you. You can't hear us.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
I can hear you now.
All right.
Gates, Bridge, and myself. Three of us been here for such a long time. We teach a class.
You break it out. Hold on.
Hold on, Theo. You start over.
You got to start over, man. You going in and out for some reason.
Now that's Ashley. I'm good.
No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't good.
Go ahead while you're good.
Okay, what I said was Gates, Reg, and myself been married for X number of years. We need to hold a class to teach folks this.
Yeah.
It got to be.
How much we charging?
We're gonna run a special. We're gonna run a special.
We'll start out like Umar, $20-$30 a pop.
Yeah.
Well, I can't be there because I ain't married no more.
Nah, bro.
You remember you ain't get a real ring. You said
I got a lot of good stuff to say, man. Yeah. I got a lot of good stuff to say.
Albert said he can bring value. He can bring value.
But go ahead.
So
man.
Ashley, so you haven't heard about the whole Marvin Sapp situation?
No, what happened?
Where was the video that he did like last year? And I'm gonna play the video for you so you can hear it. It's been going around the internet. So
okay. So it was last year. I thought this was fresh. This ain't
this ain't fresh. This is like a year old. It's a year old. But check it out. Let's check it out. I want to get y'all. Should I think I want to play this first. I think I should play this and the apology. Then what y'all think?
Yeah, I agree with you.
It might be too long though. Because that apology is like 5 minutes. So let's play this part. Then we get to the apology. Let's check it out.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
So a lot of people had issue with him on that whole video. And like I said, it's a year old. You know, I heard people say he can't make demands. You know, it's supposed to be give what you can. Give what you can. And then the whole close the doors thing is like, no. So people can't run out and, you know, we want this money. And that's why he say, bring the baskets up here. So now he can see who ain't getting up.
Yeah. Right. So that ain't right.
Yeah. So he putting people on blast, basically.
Right. Because when he's
trying to isolate them, like, okay, they didn't get up and that.
Yeah, that when he said close the door, what that took from the whole thing was the Bible says be a cheerful giver. How can you be a cheerful giver when you can't leave and you get made? He's demanding you to pay something, and then it seems like the sensitivity of church folks or God's people is at an all-time high because no one trusts the church, no one church leadership. That's why so many people are leaving. And he didn't make it no better.
No.
What he could have done right there is explain, look, this offering we're taking because we have to pay certain bills for the church to keep the lights on. I have to give a reasonable explanation. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
I agree.
Did he ever say what he need the 40,000 for ever?
Later on,
I think either before, but if you go watch the longer version of it, I think he does explain it, but in the apology, he was bringing up. So to me, in apology, he was making a lot of excuses.
I was going to say, yeah, exactly.
What you think, Reg?
No, I had a few questions. Like, did he say what he needed the money for? And then this another thing I was thinking. Well, if you don't get the 40,000 this week, well, how about you get up to where you need to get? And like I said earlier, when we was offline, if I already paid my tithes to you right now, so you want me to come give you another 100 or whatever? Come on, man. I still got to live. I know God gonna bless me for it.
But see, he's being inconsiderate to struggling,
poor
folks.
Correct.
He's in a different tax bracket.
Yeah.
$20 may not be nothing for him.
Yes.
But he don't know that to other people who may be single, living from check to check, barely eating. His compassion for church folks was not there.
Okay, let me ask you one question. You probably know better than I do. Was he a recording artist before gospel recording?
Yeah,
before he was a pastor?
Yes.
So I give him with the garage. So you probably got it from your record deal, but if you need it so bad, sell your watch, player.
Right. Come on, exactly. I'm sorry.
Theo, go ahead, bro.
No, I want to be last because I need to close this out.
You want to be last? Ashley,
gonna do that.
Yeah, so I grew up in a church like that. That was like a prosperity church where people would come in. And I don't know, it's weird because when you grow up in it, it's different because you're kind of used to it. But I don't think it's right, though. But obviously, I don't know. It's different strokes for different folks as far as like they're preaching. But I don't think that the Lord or the Bible says anything about following your pastor's request on what he allocates and what he needs. He might have had a bill. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me say something that's scripturally. And the Bible said, bring all the tithe and offering to the storehouse where there may be meat in the house. When you bring to the storehouse, the church, it has it available for people who need help. And if every Sunday you do that, there should be no people worried about living, being evicted. We shouldn't have to go to the government for nothing. These churches make millions of dollars. And there is not one black school, one black bank. You mean tell me a church is 8 churches on one street? You mean tell me not one of them pastors walk down to the next church and say, hey, let's get together and do something for the black community? They must have it. You know what's on their mind is money. And see, the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's what they're driven by. They don't really have compassion for souls because if they did, you would know what they're doing is wrong. They can't. These pastors their vision is so clouded and so unclear that it's not directed by God.
So let me say one thing, boy. G, you stupid. Boy, you stupid. So let me ask this. Well, you stupid. Let me ask this.
Okay.
So he said, is he selling seats? Because he said it costs to be up here. He said, I need everybody behind me. Was it $100?
Yeah.
So you selling seats back here in the church?
Well, yeah.
What you mean it costs to be up
here?
If God said come, the Bible said God come as I am. It don't cost me nothing to come out as I am if I don't have nothing. But
right.
What if I want to sit there and I don't got the $100?
Right.
Exactly. See, what he's doing is he's selling his title. A title don't mean jack in God's eyes, because God is. I know y'all may be heard that. He got his title $800, and he would go pay and all that stuff. Man, look, you can still preach the gospel without a title.
Sound like he renting the church out to me. If seats for sale, you renting the church out.
I'm ready.
Could be the case. Go ahead, Theo.
I'm ready.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Jump in.
It's double dutch. Your turn.
So stop. Let's stop. Listen to me. First off, he was doing a revival for another church. The money could have been for that church and that pastor. We don't know because we only seen the clip. We didn't see the whole thing. I'm talking. I didn't cut you off.
Okay,
so we didn't see the whole clip. Okay. Secondly, Benny Hinn, Paula White, Kenneth Copeland, Jim Jones. Us black folks, we tear each other's down. We don't say nothing about them white folks who've been doing prosperity preaching for years. Do you agree, Ashley?
Absolutely.
Hold on. What's the white boy in Texas? Joel Osteen. I've been on him. I've been on him, Theo.
But we don't never talk about them. We again that same cycle with the big U. We tear each other down. Now, guess what? That church could have been a struggling church. Bring Marvin Sapp in to help build that church up. I don't see that personally happen, but we don't see it. We only see a clip, and then we all run with it. Now, my last point is how much money we spend in the sports book, the bar, tricking off, doing this and that. $20 is nothing. $20 is nothing. But we beep and we complain about this, but we go blow money every day. So stop it. And I'm going to use my man ATM message on Facebook. A lot of people talk about the Bible and don't even read the Bible. That's what my man ATM on his post. Yeah, rub your head. You said it. I'm repeating.
You can't say that.
Now, hey, look, Theo, and I hear you about that, but going back to what ATM said in his argument or what he said, I don't think it's about. I don't think it was about the $20. It was about how he went about asking and doing it.
The delivery.
Close the door. Like, hold on, Theo. Go ahead.
I'm seeing you Pastor Darby, and he didn't raise no money. And I'll send you the video, and that was one of the greatest message ever. Close the door. You know why? You got people walking by. You got sounds. Like I said, we didn't see the whole video. We just take an assumption of it. And again, we tear each other down as a people. But when you're talking about none of these white churches, these white pastors, look, we get online. I'm an Israelite. I'm a Christian. I'm this, and we go at each other. You don't never see the Mormons and the Catholics go at it.
You're right.
Again, they raised us to be against each other, and we take that to the fullest. So it depends on G. I share some with you what I did, so I know what I do in my heart. I give. I'm a faithful giver. Man asks for $20, I'm gonna give him more. Because guess what? Because I understand what God does for me. Mm-hmm. I know what God does for me. Bro, I've been off work. I ain't worked in a whole year. 6 months here, 6 months there. But I know what I ain't asked for nothing, ain't needed nothing. We go to whiskey, liquor up, man. Let's have a blast. We don't bitch and complain about that, do we?
Well,
hello?
That's facts.
That's
good.
Pause, Murray. I'm talking. We don't bitch and complain when we go to whiskey, liquor up, do we?
Mm-hmm.
We are.
That's not the same thing, Theo. That's not the same.
It's not, because that's what.
What you mean? It's not the same.
That's not the same thing.
If I pay my tithes and my offerings, I can go to whiskey liquor up too. I don't got to get more.
we take care of our bartender. We tip him, make sure he right. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, fellas. Let's stay on board now.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you, but if I'm paying my tithes and doing the offerings, I still can go to whiskey liquor up. Yeah. I don't got to give more back to the church because he asking.
The point, you missing my point. we give what we want to give. We do what we want to do. And
Right.
Again, now, if we all sit down and listen to this whole message, then we can talk about it. But don't give me no 2-minute, no 3-minute insert, and we're gonna make a whole message out of it. No, I can't accept.
I got it. I still, we are. You understand that we podcast are content creators, so we have to talk about on what we see. And then until we see the whole video, we got to go by what we got for right now.
Right. And I was going to say also, we talk about what we saw. If they wanted us to see more, they should have put more out there. He said it was just clickbait. Obviously,
back again, Murray. It's 2025. This happened to 2024. Again, right. we're attacking the black church.
But
hey, how many black folks during that hurricane attacked Osteen? That's what Reg was talking about with the hurricane.
Well, he should have been attacked too. But let me tell you the reason why I attack the white folks, because I don't go to white churches. I'm talking about something I know.
Folks, most black men carry a pistol to shoot another black man. We don't carry a pistol to harm another race, brother.
Because that's who's going to violate us as a black man. It's not right, but that's who you got to protect yourself from.
That's what I'm saying. We're taught Abel and Cain to be against each other. We've been taught that since the history of the Bible.
Who teaches us that?
Ourselves, because we listen to somebody else, and when somebody like me teach different, I'm frowned upon.
Real quick, no, go ahead.
No, because I'm a man of resolution and resolve. So if you say we teach ourselves that, where can we? Because I know I didn't grow up like that, but I know there are people that may teach themselves that, whatever. I want to know, how can we learn different? Because there is division in the church, and I don't say nothing about white folks because I don't go to white churges. I don't.
You don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's like
that's what I was gonna say.
It's like me talking about a white wife and I'm married to a black wife. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't never slept with a white woman. That I know of.
That you remember. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Let me stop. But Theo, so I mean, black churches are divided. They can't even come together and get nothing going. What do we have? A black school? Do we have a black bank? We raise. You know how much money black churches raise? We are like one of the richest companies that there is. I don't know who's all up there. I know Walmart and all them up there, but black churches raise a lot of money. Where's the money? And then struggling poor folks can't even go ask for help to their pastor.
But you know, churches do have payroll too, Albert. Everybody gotta get paid.
The church can't keep the lights on, but after that, they got the bills but tithing and offering when you got 7,000 people.
Yeah, but when you got the mega church, I get you.
Well, these little churches, I can't, I understand.
Let me stop you. When you talk about the mega churches don't live off the tithe of the people. Please pull it up. The mega churches live off the government, the 503c. They get funded by the government. They can't preach certain messages, say certain things. That's where the money come from. It ain't from the people in the church. These are facts. Please look it up. They're not dependent on the members in the church to get money. They're getting the government stipend.
So you're saying that the government is making the mega churches rich?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yes.
And then
we think it's the tithe offering.
Yeah.
Man, ain't worth a little $5-6. I'm getting a stipend because I can't preach on boy marriage, girl on girl marriage. I can't preach on certain things, but all I'm gonna teach is God is great. The Marvin Sapp. Yeah, I'm gonna preach on that. I ain't gonna preach on. Yes, sir.
So your hands is tied. You really not preaching if you taking that money.
Right.
You ain't giving the word you're supposed to be giving.
Correct. What's the ATM? I don't know if you know. What's the brother that took over the church? What's the brother who was touching the kid? Yeah, and he talking about growing weed in the church.
What? Man.
Growing weed.
Yes, because
if it's legal.
Because people say it's legal, and the Bible say, if it's not the law of the land, it's okay. It's in moderation is the problem. people
the Bible
overdo it. Pills. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let's not steer too far off.
Yeah. He was talking.
But back to what I'm saying is, we're taught to attack each other.
Who teaches us
that? When I said I tried to send it to you. That image of that white man we call Jesus. Easter, Santa Claus. That's what it's
teaching. Image I see.
No, but I ain't talking about Mr. Murray. I ain't talking about you, brother. I'm talking about his childhood. When Big Mama had that Bible on the desk, who's that image?
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, that image. Yeah. So
then you celebrate Easter. What do you see? A white rabbit. When you celebrate Christmas, what do you see? A white Santa Claus. So again, everything these images is instilled in us as kids. Then we grow up as adults where we say, man, it's for the kids. How many times I don't heard that? We just doing it for the
doing our own research.
And real quick, let me just, because we're gonna get out of here shortly. But I wanted to play. This is a 5-minute video, so we ain't gonna play this whole video.
The main you'll get it when we get to you understand
the apology. So
the reason why I'm here is because what has happened is people have taken clickbait and made something out of it that it isn't. And because of that, my church has been getting phone calls. People have called my church and cussed me out. My staff are afraid because I've received death threats over $20 and shut the door. People have come to our campus. They have come to my church to try to cause problems, issues, challenges. And again, my children, I don't look at comments. We've talked about this. I don't read comments. When you got millions of followers, you ain't got time to be reading all the comments. You just don't have it.
Right.
My children do. And they are afraid. And the reason being is because I'm their only parent. I'm a widower. They're afraid for my safety. So now we've had to update and increase security and all the things I've never had to do before because of the vitriol and the anger that people have shown, the things that they've said in my thread and stuff. And all of this is because of a misunderstanding. And I'm not blaming people. Let me be clear. I'm not blaming anybody because of their misunderstanding. I'm just saying in all you're getting, get an understanding. And if I'm sharing with you that the $40,000 that I was trying to raise, and again, I don't know if the organization got 40, 10, 20, any of it. I don't know. I'm hoping that I actually raised more money so that I can help the organization that has been such a great support to me. These people. And
again, let's be clear. Not a dime of that money.
Not a dime of that money came to me. Not a dime of it.
And where did your money come from?
I've been blessed. I've been extremely blessed. I've sold millions of records. Millions. I'm a songwriter.
How much have you gotten paid from? And we on the radio live.
Right.
How much have you gotten paid from your church? I'm just saying.
Okay. So
tell me Ricky, what you said.
I'm gonna stop it right there. If you guys want to catch the whole thing, you can go to Ricky Smiley on YouTube, because I don't want to keep y'all here 5 minutes listening to that video. So, but he says a little bit more on that video what he meant by shutting the doors. He did admit that he maybe he could have been a little bit less aggressive with his apology. Yeah, he could have used his words better. You know what I mean? So he did. What's up, Tank? How you doing? I missed a couple comments in here. But yeah, I mean, go check out the apology. Me, it's just like, man, just choose your words better. Like, I mean, that's really what it's all about. You know what I mean? I think that's why most people were in an uproar. It was about his delivery. It was all about his delivery.
It ain't what he said.
It's about his delivery. And Toya said something earlier that I don't go to church, so I don't know if it's true or not. Well, I know they usually close the doors anyway. But I thought when everybody's sitting down, they close the doors. But I think she was saying something like during tithes and offering that they close the doors, but I thought the doors was already closed once they,
not all
when service began.
Right.
That's right. I ain't never heard close the doors.
Not all church, but the way he kept saying, close the door.
Rick, I sent all y'all somebody with the pastor saying close each and every. I got all y'all numbers. I send it individually.
All right.
Well, I've heard it before. I've heard it before. But it's the tone, it's the delivery, and how he came across. Because what that said is when he told people, close the door, and then you want to make it seem like you're demanding us to give you something.
Right.
Because like
don't close the door because I can't be a cheerful giver if I can't go outside.
So see,
when I get ready.
Hey Tim, so like when you come in the church, you know, on both sides, it's the doors that you come in both ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the church, like you said, the doors, if they close or if they open, so why? If I ain't getting it at that point, he's decided to say close doors. What make me understand why?
Why you say close the door?
Yes,
because he don't want nobody
leaving
with money.
No,
with money.
The door's been over
exactly.
all this time.
All of a sudden, close doors
and bring the baskets up here.
Yeah, I want to see y'all.
Reg, we weren't there. We just speaking on it. We weren't there, brother.
I said at that time. He said, "Close the door."
Yeah.
He ain't just walk up there, close the doors. He already been up there talking.
Yeah.
Hey, Allie, you want to lean back that? Pull that.
Yeah,
mic.
he already been up there talking.
No, you good. I don't want to block your whole because you blocking your whole head. So just.
But I do want to say something.
Like
go ahead, bro.
I defended Mr. Sapp until G just put that video on. That's why I frowned upon.
Yeah.
With him and Ricky Smiley.
What part?
Which man?
Because Ricky Smiley is a gatekeeper.
Yeah, but he ain't got nowhere.
Murray.
Yes, sir.
If you serving the Lord, can you be in a fraternity or a sorority? Yes or no?
No,
it's either yes or no.
I'm convicted by that. I couldn't.
He said yes or no.
No, I couldn't.
Yes or no. Yes or no.
No.
We know is a Kappa. We know Ricky Smiley is Omega.
Yes.
So y'all brothers come together to try to deter your black people. Right then, he just lost me.
I've been and hold on real quick. Yeah, because Toya, because Toya, he does talk about that. Toya says they close the doors for safety purposes, and Sapp did talk about that on the Ricky Smiley show. That he was like, a lot of churches are getting robbed, yada yada yada. So he did talk about that.
So do they have guns in churches now? Because you close the door. What's the closing the door gonna do if I'm coming to rob your church?
Right? Yeah.
What
are they locking the door? Right. Exactly.
They're not putting on no.
Again, we don't know where they was at. When you go to certain places, that, like you said, he closed the doors for your safety. Again, he wasn't raising the money for him. He was raising the money for that pastor.
So, you don't think he got paid? You don't think he got paid to be there?
No. Stop. Like the what is it? Come on, help me out. What's the big organization? For a pastor to come, he automatically got to get 40,000.
Yeah,
that's
most
not
of them, most of them.
Appearance fee.
No, not the Baptist. I can't think of it. But again, for a pastor like Marvin Sapp to come in, the church already don't put aside and gave him the money. And when he comes in and do his thing, now he's raising. They already don't pay him. So now if they paid him hypothetically 20,000 and he raising 40, he's raising for the church and the pastor. That's how the monopoly effect goes in these churches.
That could be true in some cases, not all cases.
It is. I don't been there, Murray. It's very true. I love your.
I'm a father.
We talking.
I've been in Memphis. See where the Pentecostal, the big convention at. I've been here. I've been all over. I mean, every church is not like that. Some pastors will give them a certain amount depending on how many members that show up, and then some pastors will raise their own offering and say, "Hey, I'm gonna raise my own offering too." Also, so there's different ways that happen.
Mr. Murray.
Yes, sir.
I say I got ATM coming to my church tonight. We might get 10. We might we might give 10, 15 people. Then I say I got TD Jakes coming tonight. How's the crowd gonna be? So I'm thinking about the God in Christ. They need 30 to 40,000 for the mega preachers to show up from the start.
Bill, I got a question for you and Albert. I ain't been to church in a service in a while, but I've been to funerals. Yeah. Is it true that it's ATM machines in the church?
So yeah, plenty of them. What's wrong with that?
I haven't seen a one.
You been to Mountaintop?
No,
okay.
Hell no.
Okay.
So I ain't never the Bible ain't never said God said
bring ATMs in the church.
Hold on, G. The Bible ain't never say God said bring your ATM card.
Right.
Hey, but the Bible don't talk about cars and we drive them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they talk about donkeys and we ride them.
And pastor driving Cadillacs off my tires.
Most
Right.
Benzes.
Yeah, see, I mean, church has become a hustle, man. I'm sorry. It's become a hustle.
I agree with you.
Hey,
it's become a hustle. That's why all these like they'll be a member of this church. I'm gonna go start my own. Let me go start my own. Let me go like this, like a barber. Barber be cutting at Masterpiece. I'm gonna go start my own over here on this corner. Same thing.
Get you one church, and then another preacher say, "Oh, I don't like him. I'm gonna go start mine."
I'm gonna go start mine.
Someone under him, I'm gonna go start mine.
I'm gonna go start mine.
Come on, man.
Tax free.
Tax free.
I told you, we gonna start ours. Albert, I told you, man, we gonna start ours, man.
Shit. Oh, hey, you want me there? You need somebody that can get.
I'm the treasure. Close. Lock the doors. Lock them doors.
Yes.
Hey, Theo, I'm gonna have. You know who I have in the church? You remember when Public Enemy first came out? The S1Ws. Ooh. Man, the S1Ws in my church.
Man,
run up there if you want to.
Right, we gonna be strapped. We gonna be strapped in this church, man.
Shoot,
so we gonna close it out, man. Great conversation today, man. For those of the viewers still in here, if you haven't hit that like button, man, please hit that like button, man. Hit the share button, man.
Max, Second Baptist got two.
What?
You will not be walking up time. Leave that alone.
They got an ATM in the church. Hey, man, look. Hey, I don't know. Church people still go to church. I can't. Look. Here's what I'm gonna say about church.
Yeah.
If it's helping you as an individual, continue to go. If it's helping you being a better person, best individual, and treating people the right way, keep going. Yeah. I'm not. You got a lot of people that want you to. They tell you. I see people online, even Theo. They want to tell you what was fake and what we was lied to about. Mm-hmm. Okay, I get it. But if it's helping you be a better person to move to this one thing that we call life, hey, continue to do it. Who am I to judge? If you still believe in Jesus, even the white one that's on the wall, if you still believe him and he got you living a straight, narrow path and a giver and a good person, hey, who am I to tell you because they lied to you to stop? Nuh-uh. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing.
Flaws. We can't judge nobody.
Theo, do you got a fist? You got a fist on that comb, Theo?
Yes, sir.
1 second. Let me add that 1 second. Let me let it go. A lot of times, church folks won't go to church. He's breaking up. I can't hear. Want other people to go to church because it's good for them, but other people got to be based on their life, and a lot of times they will lie to you, say, "Oh, you got to come. If you don't, you're gonna go to hell," and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Because your salvation doesn't depend on your church attendance. You hear me?
Talk to him.
Let me tell you something. You can serve God in a park. You can serve God in a library. God wants your relationship, not your dumb religion. And it's a whole bunch of religions. We need to make that understandable that a relationship with God is different from a religion. The problem Jesus had is that a whole bunch of religious folks who were self-righteous wanted to try to hurt everybody. Who do you think killed Jesus? Pontius Pilate. They the one killed Jesus. The religious folks. So
a black man.
So today, black man. What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Go ahead.
A black man.
What?
He said black man killed Jesus.
A black man didn't kill Jesus, brother.
Murray.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there.
I'll put 1,000 up and we'll put it on the air.
Because we're gonna put a debate on that. I can see y'all going about 35, 45 minutes with that debate on who killed Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
on another positive note, we'll be Vegas Live Podcast. We'll be having this luncheon this Saturday. Whiskey Liquor Up, downtown Horseshoe upstairs. Be there 11:30 if you want to get a seat. We're gonna have fun.
Yes, indeed, man. Whiskey Liquor Up comes Saturday morning. No, he didn't. He was saying the church got Cash App.
Oh. We say it's 1, 2, 3 Jesus.
Hey, I appreciate the try. I appreciate it.
I want to say on the podcast, Happy New Year, y'all.
Say that again. Oh, say that. What you say?
Was it Chinese New Year?
No, it's our New Year, brother.
For who?
For you, all of us. This is New Year.
I don't.
Y'all looking confused.
What? Okay, looking confused. January 1st was the New Year.
No, it was not.
I go by America's calendar.
Okay. ATM talking to you. The biblical New Year, the springtime is newness. No, nothing grow in December and January.
Oh yeah. With that,
that cottonwoods. that cottonwood.
Theo crazy. Theo, you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year. And to ascertain, yes, it was white people walking on earth. Judas was a white man from Iscariot. Iscariot is a place where the white folks was at, not Judas of Iscariot. That's where the white folks is at. Man, come on, man. You just can't do your history. You got to do your studying.
Tank, come on back here in the studio, bro. Tank, I started to call you because we had a no-show today, but it was too late. I didn't want to call Tank at 5:15 and ask him could he be here. But Tank, if you ever want to get back in the studio, let me know, bro.
Yeah, he would have came. He was just watching Jeopardy, man. He would have came.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, man. We gonna get the up out of here. Reg, you want to leave with something?
Hey man, like you say, G man, if you're doing something that's helping you positive, man, keep staying on that positive pace. If you can pull that 20 out like Theo said for the church, pull an extra 20 out.
Okay, Tank, I'll definitely let you know, bro. I'll let you know next week, man. We might bring you back in studio.
I want to come in studio with me and Tank. I want to come in studio with Tank.
Hey man, you got a demerit from last week too. Even though I canceled.
Even though I canceled with me.
You ain't had no computer. I was coming.
He had already canceled. Red, you saw the text message. Well, he was waiting to cancel, wasn't he? He was like, "Oh yeah, He said, "I got some programming to do."
And you hold up for a minute, brother. I got to drive through traffic. You don't tell me to hold up. I'm ready to leave at 3:30. Coming your way.
I feel you.
You won anyway, though.
All right, I'm gonna take your demerit off, man. I'm gonna take that demerit off, man. So you ain't gonna be there Saturday, though, right? You got to work, right?
Nah, I'll check and see if y'all there when I get off work,
Okay. All right.
Hey, man, where Detroit at? He all right? He don't left us?
He might be busy, man. I don't know. He might be
still out there with that pool. He might be out there with that pool.
Burst, what's up, bro? Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for joining us, man. Y'all share this podcast out with your family, man. And may we trying to take it to a next level, man. We trying to get this podcast thing cracking with the interviews, more shows, more conversations like this. Not about no BS. We want to have fun, want to make you laugh, we want to make you think, and we want to learn from each other. That's what this is all about. Right. We can talk about drama all damn day and get clicks and views and all that. But what are we really learning from that? Nothing.
We here to help somebody, man.
Exactly, man. Yes. Them young people that we talking about, because them young people might come across this video, right? And we can teach them. They can learn through our wisdom and our experience, because we've already been through that path that they going on. We've already made those mistakes. So if we can help them avoid an obstacle and say, nah, man, don't go that way, man. Go up the middle.
Don't call me.
Pothole ain't up right there.
Don't call me OG. Call me Unc.
Okay, you taking the Unc. Now, what you gonna leave me with, bro? Before we get out of here,
I'm just so glad to be back. Man,
thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate coming back every time. Whenever you need me, just holler.
For sure.
I believe I have
you got a lot to bring.
Ability to bring something to the people, to the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You haven't heard the best of me. I'm just waiting to
you warm it up.
Because we gonna go viral in a minute. So y'all just stay tuned.
Y'all stay tuned. Theo, you want to leave with something, bro?
Yes. Let's make Black families great again.
Okay,
right. I like that.
I'm gonna make that shirt, man.
Make Black families great again.
Hey, we need to make that shirt. Come up with a nice little logo. We gonna make that shirt, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. We catch y'all next week, man. Until next week, man. Vegas Live Podcast, and we are out.
That's all for this episode of Vegas Live.
Theo, don't leave. All
right. And exciting topics of Vegas Live with us today. If you want to stay up to date on all things Vegas, be sure to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on social media. And if you have any suggestions for future episodes or guests, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Vegas Live. Remember, what happens in Vegas becomes contagious.